Crazy Mike, CrazyMikesapps.com with an iPhone app review for HEIST The Score by N3V Games. This application is in the games category, is iOS universal, working on the iPhone, iPod Touch, and iPad, all for only 99 cents. This rail shooter game is set in an intense 1920s bank robbery storyline where you play as a bad mafia guy shooting up the place. HEIST The Score has lots of guns and weapons, but will you make it out alive? I don't know. Let's find out. You can play a new game, resume a game, chapters, which is where we're going to go and check into. Tap on there and you can see I've made my way through a few of the chapters. We're going to go ahead and go on the first shootout. And it's a first-person shooter, albeit it is a rail shooter. So the alarm's going off, and your objective here is to shoot the alarm. You have all these guards all over the place. Get rid of the alarm first, because when you get rid of the alarm, it's going to be easier to move on, and you're going to have less guards in your way. Again, being a rail shooter, you are taken into the environment where you have to go where it takes you, and then you have to clear out whatever you get. If you look at the, I'm currently using a Tommy gun. If you look at the sight there, it turns red when I get into the good zone or I get into the kill zone. The AI is pretty good, and the bad guys will move around a bit and move out of your way, and at times you're going to have to use headshots to get rid of them. And it is quite a good game. There are boss battles at the end of certain levels like this one. I found myself having to take out a boss which I haven't yet done yet. So I'm just showing you briefly how this game works. There are two other partners I'm with who are, well, I don't know if they're partners as much as they're my boss, and then the in-between guy between my boss and me who's kind of a jerk, and you'll see what I'm talking about when you play the game if you buy it. His name is Giuseppe. He's not to be trusted. Now the cops will start throwing, or the bank guards will start throwing grenades at you. So you're going to want to watch out. You can duck out of the way like that to miss the bullets, but you're going to want to make sure you take care of business quicker than later, and you keep on going through, and eventually you'll get to the room in the first floor, which leads you to another room, and you keep on going upstairs where the big boss is. And that's how this game plays. I love the 1920 time frame, back when that time period is really what got me into law enforcement in the first place. My first class in college was a mafia class. This guy's a bit close. You'll know when you're getting ready to die, as I'm probably getting ready to die. But again, once you move, you can move out of the way like that to protect yourself. You can see some of the bad guys, some of the security guards are way down there. Others are not as far. And you can see how I'm using this. I'm using my right hand to both control not only my shooting, but also my aiming, but also my shooting down here from that action button. I still have this guy to take out. Once he's taken out, you keep on walking, take out some more here. These guys aren't so bad. Got to reload. You can also tap up here to put up the 9mm. Obviously, it's not as good, and you'll find other weapons as you go along.
He's over there.
Headshots are obviously more effective. Switch back to my favorite, which is the Tommy gun, which does raise a little bit. So here's where you're going to meet, well, your boss and your boss's henchman, which is Giuseppe. They come in after you do all the dirty work, and that is the way HEIST The Score plays. It's a very nice game. We'll tap up there. Options are here. You can change some things there, as well as the language to French or English. Head back there, restart the game, and resume. I'm going to exit out. Again, chapters, options, credits are there. Quit. New game. Till next time, this has been Crazy Mike from Crazy Mike's Apps, saying see ya.